Hi guys, welcome to another video. In this video we are going to discuss about Microsoft Whiteboard. So what exactly is Microsoft Whiteboard? Whiteboard gives teams a free-form, intelligent canvas for real-time ideation, creation and collaboration. So it provides you a real-time canvas to basically write notes or draw anything on the screen. Okay. In order for us to access Whiteboard, we have to log into our Office 365 account. Once you are logged in, either we can directly go to the Whiteboard application. So we need to find it over here. It's harder to find it like this. So what you can do, you can better search the application. You can type Whiteboard over here and it will be available to you like this, or you can go to this waffle icon and go to all apps and then search for Whiteboard over here. Okay, both the options will work. So this is the first time I'm going to create a new whiteboard. I don't have any whiteboard over here. I'm just going to click on add. You're about to join this whiteboard. To collaborate, select a pen and start drawing. So you can basically choose one of the pens over here, and for example you can start drawing over here. Okay, so this is the web browser version, has a little bit less features in comparison to your desktop app. So if you click on open in app, so it is going to take you to the app that is downloaded on your local system. So in order for you to basically have that desktop app, you can go to Microsoft Store. You can find Microsoft Store over here, and over here you have to search for Whiteboard, Microsoft Whiteboard. Once you find that app, you have to basically install this app, and once it is installed you can launch this app. Okay, so let me launch this app. So you need to have a Microsoft account in order for you to access your Whiteboard. I already have this account. If you want, you can also use your organization account. So whatever whiteboard you create can only be shared with the people within your organization, not your outside the organization. So I'd suggest that you should create a whiteboard by using your organization account instead of the personal account. Okay, so you can create a new whiteboard over here, or you can start from the earlier existing whiteboard. I'm just going to create a new whiteboard. So you're seeing some different settings available to you. This has been customized by me, so I've been using it for quite some time. So if I go over here on the left hand side, I can find the different pens that are available. So this is a multicolor pen, multi-color. Okay, so this is a multicolor pen that you can use, or you can use a specific color pen as well. Okay, so this is how you can draw. I'm drawing it through a mouse, so I would say it is a little bit harder to draw. So if you don't want to keep anything which is there on the screen, you can just clear everything using this option. Okay, or you can go over here and just click on clear canvas. Okay, so you have different pen options. You also have a highlighter option. Okay, so this is a highlighter option that you have. You can use a highlighter. You can basically erase everything using this eraser. Then you have the scale. Okay, so it is at always at a 45-degree angle. If you want to change the angle, you have to use the center of your mouse. Okay, so you have to rotate your mouse center button of your mouse, and you can basically change the angle of this ruler. Okay, so let me go to some other place, and now I'm back on the ruler. So if you hold control, you can basically increase or decrease your canvas. Okay, and if you basically just move your center button on your mouse, you can basically change the angle of your ruler. Okay, and once you are happy with the ruler angle, if you click on this icon, you can basically change the color of the pen as well. So if you click once, you can change it to black, and you can change the size of the pen as well. So I can make it very fine, and if I go like this, and if I use some other color over here, so you can see two lines will be created for me. Okay, and I can change the angle. I can change the angle of the ruler, then I can create more lines. Okay, so this is how you can use your ruler. Okay, so this is how your ruler works. Then you have this lasso. If you want to basically multi-select a lot of things, you can you will get all of these options. Okay, you can copy or paste anything, you can add an image. Okay, let me run the lasso again. So you get these options: copy, cut, delete, and color picker. You can choose a specific color for this region. Okay, so all of these options are available to you. So if I click somewhere else, the color has been changed. You can see the lines of the color, it has changed. If you right click over here, you get these options. Okay, paste option is there, add an image, so you can basically browse any image on your local system. For example, I can go to pictures and add this image. Okay, or you can basically see add text, so you can add a text over here. Okay, or you can also insert a PDF pages over here. More options, you can add a Word document, PowerPoint. You can turn on the camera on your device. For example, if you're using it on your as a webcam, then you can turn on webcam. You can search Bing images. Okay, and from there you can get the images and add to your whiteboard. You can format the background. So if I go over here, I can change the background color of my uh, background over here. I can also change the grids. Okay, so right now I was using graph, so if I want to have a solid grid, I can use this, and you can see now the graph options are gone. And if I want to format background again, I can choose some other color as well. So white is better, I will believe. And you can change the patterns over here. Okay, so you can have a wide ruler, you can have triangles, you can use diamond kind of a texture in the background. So all these options you have. Okay, so if you want to save it, you can basically save it on your save it to your account that you're using. Okay, so you can synchronize the changes on your whiteboard, and that way you will be able to access the same whiteboard over here on your office app on the web. Okay, okay, besides this, you can also undo or redo the task that you have done. Okay, so this is undo redo button that you have on the left hand side. Okay, if you click on back button, you can see all the whiteboards that you have created earlier. I'm going to choose this whiteboard again, and let me clear the canvas. Okay, so there are multiple options that you can see. One is clear canvas, that is basically going to delete everything that is there on your screen. Okay, besides this, you have an active pen option. For example, if you have a touchscreen laptop or touchscreen device, you can use basically use a pen to write anything on the screen. So that active pen option is also available to you. Ink to shape, so basically for example, if I am drawing a, let me choose this, let me choose a bigger color, and let me choose the background as well. Let me have a solid background. Okay, I'm going to have a solid background. Now for example, if you're using this pen, okay, let me turn off active pen first, so that is why I was not able to draw anything. So besides this, you have different options available over here as well. Okay, you can switch to inking mode, you can add a text, you can add a note, you can insert images, you can have an insert menu where you'll find note grids, lists, templates. Okay, all these options are also available to you. So I'm going to choose a pen, and if I, for example, draw something like this, not like this, it has to be a little bit better. So if you draw like this, it is going to ink it to some specific shape. Okay, for example, if I'm trying to draw a circle, it is automatically going to ink it to some specific shape. But if I try to erase it, I won't be able to erase it. Okay, I can erase the things which have been inked but haven't been turned into some specific shapes. I can do that. So if I go over here, if this ink to shape is disabled, even if you basically create a circle, it won't basically change it into a specific circle. Okay, so you should turn this on to basically create perfect circles, I would say. Okay, this was not good, this one. Okay, so you can create circles, you can create rectangles, you can create different shapes. Okay, it has to be a little bit better. So these lines should not overlap. If it overlaps, these shapes will not be created for you. Okay, and one more thing, you cannot delete it like this. You have to basically clear the canvas to remove all of these things. Okay, then you have ink to table. If this is turned on, for example, if I'm creating a table, okay, so first I'll create something like this. So it is automatically going to sync ink it to basic rectangle, and if I draw a line over here, a table will be created for me. Okay, so I can add one more row, and I can add one more column like this. I can scroll like this to basically change the things over here. And for example, if I type something over here, let me choose some other color. One more thing I wanted to show you, if you basically type something like this, so it is automatically going to change the shape of the table as well. Okay, let me delete this. It is again back to its normal shape. So basically this table also has a free form shape, so you can basically, if you add something over here, it is automatically going to change the shape of this table. Okay, so for example, if you are going to add something, it is automatically going to change the shape. I'm just going to undo this. Besides this, you have object snapping. So if you want to delete some object or add some object, you can do that over here. You can export this into a PNG. So basically this can be exported and is as a image file. So I'll call it one, let's call it 1GWE, whatever. If I save this and if I go to my pictures, so I can see it has basically created this image for me. Okay, so I can export it as an image. You can format the background. We have already seen this option. I won't be repeating this. Toolbar location. So my toolbar is on the left side. You can, if you want, you can have it at the bottom or right. So right now it is on the right side. I can also have it on bottom. Okay, so all these options are available to you. You can clear the canvas like this. Accessibility checker. So basically, if your whiteboard is readable to people who have difficulty in reading or not, so it is going to check that. You can send a feedback, and you can request for new features over here as well. This is the privacy and security link, help, and about. All these sections are also available to you. Okay, you can see your account which is logged in. You can also share this with someone else. So if you are using your organization account, this is my personal account, but if you're using your organization account, you can basically share this whiteboard with someone else, and a link will be generated for you. Okay, and the other person, if they are in the same organization, they can copy this link. Okay, let me switch it on. So once you switch it on, a link will be generated for you. You can copy this link, and right now this is, I'm not in the same organization, I'll get an error. But if both the people are in the same organization, you will be able to open the whiteboard either on the web or in an app, or you can download the app directly from here as well. Okay, so all these options will be available to you. Okay, anything else I wanted to cover? No, actually I have covered all the things that are there for whiteboard. It is very fairly simple service to use. So you can see if multiple people can view this whiteboard and they can make any changes to this whiteboard. Okay, so this is all for your whiteboard. I'll see you in the next video.